With only 6 days left before campus elections, student body president candidates are pounding the pavement. Reporter Katie Klein spoke with two of them and is here to give us the scoop. Katie?
That's right, Kate. On Monday, we introduced you to Eve Carson and Caroline Spencer. Now here's some insight on John Kite and Nick Neptune, who say it's crunch time for their campaigns.
One trip through the pit and you can see it's election season. And with 6 days until students cast votes, student body president hopefuls John Kite and Nick Neptune are spending a lot of time outside.
Obviously, we're in the pit. Everyone else is there as well. We've had our A-frames out and our signs.
During the rain, during the snow, during the sleet, during everything, and it's been just a terrific time.
Each candidate is approaching the race differently. Kite's main priority is changing student culture.
Ours is the only platform that doesn't mention tuition or basketball tickets.
His slogan, making the campus more left-handed friendly, is a metaphor.
But it's meant to be as ludicrous as some of the promises that a lot of other student leaders make, like lowering tuition or providing more basketball tickets.
One of Neptune's main priorities is tuition predictability.
You know, we've laid the groundwork over the past 3 years to really see tuition predictability take place.
He's also focusing on restructuring registration and dining.
We want Bojangles. We want fresh chicken and biscuits at 7 a.m. and at midnight. Just give it to us. Let's make it happen together.
Some ideas on Kite's platform include turning UNC into a paperless campus, meaning work would be assigned and turned in electronically. He also wants to make students more vocal.
I think a lot of our focus is on making cultural changes through symbolic actions.
Both candidates say students have responded positively to their campaigns.
It should be about serving the students.
And the next week will be a busy time for everyone.
Oh, absolutely crunch time. We're trying to have as many people out as possible.
You know, essentially, and that's what this ultimately is all about. It's about working to create and collaborate and continue what it is that makes Carolina so profoundly great.
You can vote for student body president Tuesday on Student Central until 10 p.m. The election board expects to have results to us shortly after the polls close.
Katie Klein live in the newsroom. Thanks, Katie. Tune in for our live election coverage starting at 10 on Tuesday night. We'll give you the play-by-play as the votes come in and bring you live reactions from the candidates.
In 2001, the Taliban kidnapped British journalist Yvonne Ridley in Afghanistan. Ridley later shocked the world when she converted to Islam after her release. On Monday, she spoke at UNC to a crowd of more than 200 students. She talked about her ordeal as a hostage, her view of the war on terror, and feminism in Islam. Although some people think Muslim women are repressed, Ridley has a different view of how women are and should be viewed.
I can't think of what's more liberating, being judged on your mind and character rather than the length of your skirt and the size of your bust.
If you're interested in learning more about Ridley's experiences, you can read her book, In the Hands of the Taliban, Her Extraordinary Story.
We all know that UNC is a hotbed for talent. Reporter Jessica Floyd shows us one Carolina student who's pursuing his dream job, and it has nothing to do with his major.
I'm Donovan. Nice meeting you.
Donovan Livingston dreams of becoming a music artist.
Here you go. You're welcome.
And that dream is becoming a reality.
No feet was too great, so they told him to spit.
Livingston is a sophomore and works at the campus bowling alley. But while he's there, he also works on lyrics for his future songs.
A lot of punchlines put a flow in your fist.
The Lupe Fiasco show is tonight at 8.
And Livingston is the opening act.
It's a dream come true. I just wish everybody had the opportunity to feel like this at some point in their life.
When you arrive at Memorial Hall, you should already have your ticket. Because once the show starts, all these seats will be full.
The words in that song are so beautiful.
I can fade back to the time.
Gene is my roommate. He's been my roommate since Summer Bridge. Blow your mind. Her voice matches the feel of the song to a T.
He was made on that assembly line.
I just wanted to harness a soulful sound. Blow your mind, I'm going to.
It's a revolution.
Livingston says his goal is simple.
Just making people realize that rap is more than what people make it out to be.
In Chapel Hill, where dreams really do come true, I'm Jessica Floyd, Carolina Week.
Livingston is scheduled to release his first album in the fall of 2007.
Black History Month is recognized throughout the country, and here on campus, a special tour gives you insight into UNC's own legacy. For instance, it was actually slave labor that built Old East, and the planetarium sundial almost had 13 stars in honor of the 13 Confederate states. If you want to find out more, you can take UNC's walking tour of Black history, sponsored by Students for the Advancement of Race Relations. The self-guided tour takes you from the Chapel of the Cross all the way to Hinton James Dorm. To find a link to the tour brochure, go to our website, carolinaweek.org. Well, we now welcome weathercaster Lara Pagano. Lara, can you tell us about the weather?
Well, we've had temperature fluctuations, and speaking of temperatures, we've seen a wide variety of temperatures in the past few weeks. A little bit of sunshine brings out people and their puppies. How long will we be able to enjoy these warmer temperatures? I'll let you know when we come back.